Hi. Hi, everyone. I haven't been here like forever, and I just wanted to hop on here and just kind of like go over my progress in regards of my practicum. I'm here sitting outside of my son's school waiting for them. So well, both of my sons, but this is one of my son's school, and then the other one he takes the bus, so he'll be drop off here. So but yeah, I'm just waiting for them, and I was like, you know what? Let me just do a quick live and go over my progress in the MSN program. I haven't been able to make a video in like forever because I've been sick. Most of the time, I've just been. That's like the main issue right now, and it's just been a lot on my plate, and I've been stressed out of my mind, and I haven't been able to like make a video or a post at all. Like I tried, like I don't know, I don't really have time. I don't know, it's been crazy, but for the most part it's been my migraines. They've been like really killing me, and I haven't been able to post anything, and I apologize because I like to like keep you guys updated and posted, and in regards of my master's, in regards of like nursing and school and everything. So I haven't been able to do that, but here I am. I have like 20 minutes, I think, and yeah, about 20 minutes. So I'm just gonna do this live. If you're not able to hop on here now, that's fine. If you're watching this after, that's okay. I just wanted to like do this real quick so I can go over my progress so far in the master's program. Okay, guys, so it's been something. It's been, I don't even know how to explain it. It's been crazy. I am working on my practicum. I'm really excited about that. I am almost done. So with the practicum, right? I have to do 6 assignments. But before doing the 6 assignments, I needed to do it's like a whole process. So if you're doing your practicum with Capella University, I'm not sure with any other schoolings, but if you're doing it through Capella University, there's like this whole process that you need to do before you actually start your practicum. So the process includes you getting information from your preceptors. So you gotta choose a preceptor, get certain information that the preceptor needs to update into the site. So some of the information requires them to do a resume. They need to put in their licenses, their certifications that they have. They do need to have a graduate degree. So they need to have a graduate's degree. I am doing it at the school that I work at right now. So my preceptor is the principal of the school. And she was a little confused. She was like, oh, but I don't know nothing about nursing because I'm not a nurse. So it is okay. As long as your preceptor has a graduate's degree, they can be your preceptor. So it was fine for her to be my preceptor, which I was really excited about because I was going to do it at a different location, at a different place. And it was going to be a little hard for me to like end up doing that. So I was like, you know what? I'd rather just do it with work, at my workplace where I work right now, because that way it will be more flexible for me to like get it done. And I was able to get that done, and I was able to hi, thank you Misha for joining. So I was able to do it at that school where I work at, and I'm like, like it's working out so far. Knock on wood, there's no wood anywhere my head. It's working out so far, so hopefully it will work out. I'm still not done. I'm still hanging in there. I'm still going. I did completed my first 2 assignments. So it's 6 assignments altogether. The process was a long process. It did took me longer because every time I would submit it, they would say I was missing something. And for the most part, I wasn't missing anything. It was the preceptor. So you have to also be on top of the preceptor, make sure that they submit everything. And I felt bad because to me, I feel like it is like a burden on them, because they're just helping you. Like, they already have their graduate degree, they already have what they, they don't really need this, but they're helping you. So like, I feel so bad. Like, that's how I am. I feel so bad, like having to be on top of my preceptor and telling her, hey, like, you need to submit this, please, this is a deadline, please submit it here. Or like, it just feels like a burden. But whatever, I need to get this done. So I was being that burden for a while. But then she was able to submit everything, and then they approved me. So then that's when I was able to start. It's been crazy because something crazy happened with my financial aid, and it kicked me out, a whole shenanigans. It was crazy. But let me just go on with the story before I get to that point. And like I said, I have like maybe like 20 minutes. So I'm just waiting for my son to come out of school. So I decided to do this live real quick. So I got into the practicum, right? So I got into the practicum. I will show you guys, or I'll just put it in a message, not a message, like a comment in here once I see it. Who is the instructor that I have right now? So I don't remember her name right now. Oh, Hooping Carter. That's her last name, Hooping Carter. That's the instructor that I have right now. I cannot tell you if she's really good or not yet. Let me just finish it, the whole course, and then I'll let you know if she's good or not. So far, she's been okay. I already did 2 assignments. The first assignment is to do I needed to do a conference. So the first assignment is to do a conference with your preceptor and the instructor and yourself. So it's the 3 of you guys. It's over the phone. It wasn't even virtual, like live, like, you're not seeing the preceptors, not the preceptor, the instructor's face. It was just a call. So it was a phone call. And in the conference, we're just going over, what is the project? What are you doing? What's the project that you're doing? What is your goal? What are you trying to do? Blah, blah, blah. So that was the main thing. I will make another video talking about my project, like the actual topic that I chose, and everything in details, because I think it's a really good topic, and it's easier. Like, it's been easy for me to like kind of like come up with ideas and things to talk about, because it's a really interesting topic. But anyways, I'll talk about that later. So then that was my first one. The second assignment, it was to come up with like the plan. It was literally laid out. Like, they give you headings, and literally the headings is what you need to write about. So the first heading was I forgot, it was about the plan, basically the assignment. So it talks about the plan, what is the assignment, what do you need to do, and then you just literally go along the heading. It was so easy. Well, not so easy, but you just have to follow. If you follow the headings and you write about whatever the heading is about, and then under the heading it will tell you a little bit of information of what you need to write about. If you follow that and you do it, you're good. You're good to go. So that's what I did. I followed the heading, and I did what I needed to do. And I got, from that assignment, I got an 80. And one of the reasons I got an 80, and then I looked at it, I was like, that is right. I needed to add an intervention, and I added the intervention that I was going to add. Then when I added that intervention, the intervention that I added, it was more of an assessment instead of an intervention, because the intervention was to create an assessment tool, which it was a survey. And she said that was more of an assessment tool, not an actual implementation. So I need to come up with a better implementation, how me as a nurse can implement what I want to implement in my project. So I'm gonna like think a little bit more about that, because this next one, the third one, so it's 6 assignments. So I already did my first one and the second one, so I have 4 left. And then this fourth one, it's about implementation plan. So it's creating a whole implementation plan. So I have to really like have my, like, I do want to resubmit it, because I need to clarify what is my implementation plan, or what is my implementation in order to complete my implementation plan. So I will submit it one more time. Another thing is, like, every time you submit an assignment, you need to submit 20 hours. So remember, you're working with your preceptor and you're working with them. You cannot complete this hours when you are working. But let me give you a tip. You cannot complete it like, okay, I am completing my hours, or I am completing my hours, my practicum hours at the place that I work at, right? That's where I'm completing my hours. But I cannot complete it during the time that I'm working. Okay? How can I do that? What's a better way to do that? Doing that without actually having to stay after work, or having to take time off. One of the ways of doing that is completing virtual meetings. Guys, this is a good tip for you guys because it is important. That's what I did. I was able to complete my 20 hours. For the most part, I was doing meetings with my instructor at her own time, at her own time, at my own time. And as long as you're with your preceptor and you're doing anything, my because that was one of the questions I asked my instructor. I was like, okay, how can I complete some of these hours? She said, as long as you're putting like time with them, like if you're having meetings with your preceptor, meeting with staff members, anything like that, that counts towards your hours. So if you are completing anything like that at your own time, that those are hours that you're completing, that will count towards your practicum hours. So I had to complete 20 hours. So I did two of the hours I used. You get 20 hours of your own time, which is they call it research time. So you get 20 research time. Out of the 20 research time, I used two, and then 18 hours were meeting with the preceptor, meeting with staff, like those kind of hours. And I didn't have to really take time off. You could also do it during the weekend. You can tell your preceptor, hey, can we do a virtual call on the weekend? Can we, obviously, maybe they're not going to want to have be on the phone or on a virtual call for 6 hours in a row, but you can try to like do little things like that, so that way you can come up with your hours and not having to not have to work during that time. And I was able to complete my 20 hours. I'm a little bummed out because I really wanted to graduate this year, and I was having a lot of issues with my health. I was having a lot of migraines literally nonstop. I've been having a migraine since December, since the beginning of December, nonstop until 2 days ago, which I had 2 days without migraine, and it was awesome. It felt like so relieving. It felt like the best. So I am having a lot of issues with my health. I am following up with my neurologist, and I am following her instructions, and anything that I need to do in regards of taking care of me. And that's what I've been doing so far. Like, I am focusing in me right now, but I really need to finish this schooling. And I know a lot of the things that is messing me up with my migraines and my health, it's stress. I am extremely stressed out of my mind. And I know it's that's what's getting to me, stress. So I have 10 minutes. So I've been working on my stress levels and like trying to stay focused, trying to meditate, trying to relax, and do a lot of like relaxation techniques. And I feel like it's been working somehow. um and I've been getting a lot of fog, brain fog, and that has to do with my migraine. So I'm sorry if I'm just rumbling right now. But anyways, so I want to make sure that I take care of my health first. And like I said, I did had migraines for like a long time, until the other day that it kind of like went away, and then it's back. I got it again. But my point in regards of that is see, this is one sign of the migraine, brain fog. I totally forgot what was my whole point. But I love you guys. Dang, I was talking about my migraine. Why was I mentioning my migraine? About the stress. Oh, here comes the point. So I was too stressed out And one other thing that was stressing me out too was not being able to graduate this year. I really, I didn't, for when I got my RN, I didn't go to my graduation because it was during COVID. So I didn't get a chance. They canceled that. They didn't do an actual graduation. For this one, it was going to be in North Carolina. And I really, really wanted to go. Like, I really wanted to go to my graduation because this is my master's. This is once in a lifetime. And I just felt like this time I do want to go. And the only way I was able to go this year was if I graduated before January 2nd, if I'm not mistaken. And it will be in March. And I really wanted to make it to the March graduation. And I was like stressing myself out because I'm like, no, like I couldn't even think right because I just was so mad that I'm like, I wasn't going to meet the deadline to finish my class so that way I can graduate. And I was like, you know what? Forget that. Like, think about you. Think about what you need right now. Think about your health. And if you can't make it to your graduation right now, that's okay. You got this. You're in the right track. You're doing what you need to do. Just focus on you and do what you can. You're doing your best. So that's it. And I told myself that, and I was like, huh, you're right. I should just do that. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I will be done sometime in, maybe I feel like February, because I'm literally taking my time. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm taking my time. I'm okay with that. It took me, I mean, you know what? Like, I'm not even trying to be funny, but like, I know a lot of people, and I have instructors and teachers that I had in the past that they were still working on their masters. They were still working on their masters. And for me to be able to say, I am 32 years old and I'm going to have my master's. I'm going to have my master's at 32 years old. To me, that's a big accomplishment. If you don't see it like that, it's okay. But to me, I see it like that. And coming from where I'm coming from and knowing where I come from, like, I'm like, you know what? That's a big accomplishment. And take your time. Just take your time. And I'm going to take my time. And when I get it done, I will get it done. And it will be great, because it will be great. And I am proud of myself. Sometimes you just have to tell your own self that you're proud of your own self. And that's what I'm doing right now, I guess. I am proud of myself, and I am proud of you guys too, for like moving forward and just going no matter what. Keep on moving forward. That's it. That's what we gotta do. And I'm gonna like stop this video because my migraine is beaming right now. My head is about to explode. I was driving here, right? And I have these shades. Like right now, it's crazy because it's not even sunny out. But when it's like cloudy like this, I don't know if you can tell through the window, but it's like cloudy, and the whole sky looks grayish white. When it's cloudy like that, it looks brighter. To me, it looks brighter. For some reason, it looks brighter. Like it's just too bright. So I was driving in the highway because my head is killing me, and I was gonna take my medication, but I don't have water right now. So I was driving in the highway like a crazy person. I'm wearing my glasses, right? And since it was too bright for me, like when you have a migraine, it's just everything looks extremely brighter. I was wearing my shades on top of my glasses. I know, yeah, like a crazy person. So this was me driving in the highway. Oh, nice, right? Crazy. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. That was pretty much it. If you have any questions in regards of my practicum, if you have any questions in regards of my nursing degree or nursing or Capella University, I mean, I can just tell you what I know and what I have experienced. That's it. There's nothing else I can really tell you. But please feel free to just ask. Send me a comment, send me a message through here. You can also find me on Instagram as Nurse Lali, the same. I have the same name on Instagram. And yeah, just send me a DM, or you can just send me a message, and I'll get back to you. I don't know if you can tell that I'm like dying, right? Like my whole vibe is just because I'm getting the migraine and it's getting worse. So, and I haven't been able to take my medication. So this is This is real, guys. This is insane. Like I can't even see myself in the thing. Like how different my whole vibe and demeanor changes when my migraine gets worse. Anyways, and my voice it changes and everything. Anyways, guys, I will let you guys go, and I will talk to you guys later. I do want to make a video talking about my practicum, my project. So I will make a video about that. I'll show you guys my project and what I am making it about. And I'll go over all my grades and all of that stuff. And we'll talk later. I'll see you guys. Love you guys so much. You guys are like amazing. And I'm so glad that you guys are here with me. And I hope if you are in school and if you're like working on whatever degree you're working on, I hope that everything works out for you and you are successful on whatever you do decide to do with it. See you guys later. Bye.